Hi guys, this is Sammy from Frecklelips, and I wanted to make this video because I had so much fun these past couple weeks at my 2 outdoor festivals. And I got a message from someone who I'd worked with before but I'd never really spoken to. I found out we're from the same hometown, and she was getting ready to do her first festival, and she wanted to thank me for some of the information that I'd shared on my blog and my Facebook page about what I was doing to prepare. And so I thought maybe a couple more of you would like to know a little bit about what it goes into setting up a booth at a festival or a craft fair. So really what I did to get ready was go online and Google everything. What should my booth look like? What should I take? What should I not take? What should I say when people walk up? Should I be standing? Should I be sitting? What should I wear? I really checked into what a lot of different people had to say. And then I adapted what felt right for my personality and for my product and my company's image, and really had a successful time at my festivals. So I would suggest that you do the same thing. And for instance, I started with, I Googled outdoor festival booth display jewelry, and tons of people post pictures of their displays. So you can get an idea of how the booth is set up. What kind of cases do you need? Do you need to build something? Can you buy it? What colors do you want to use? Also, signage is very important. I saw several people with no signs, and no one would stop at their booth because they were curious, but they were also kind of afraid. They didn't want to walk in and they're selling something that would be embarrassing, or they would just have to walk back out, especially if it's a one-on-one interaction. People are very shy about that. So if you have clear signage and you seem very welcoming, and they can hopefully see what your product is from outside of the tent, that helps a lot too. I know that's not always possible, but it does help. Another thing on my signage was I included, sorry, it's really pretty out here, but there's a few bugs flying around, so ignore that. I included my price points on my signage, which very few people did, but I sell jewelry, and there were a lot of jewelry vendors out at the festival, and I wanted people to know that my price point was lower than most of theirs. So if they had seen something they liked at a booth a few feet away from mine, and it was a little more expensive, they would see my price point and still stop to see me, because hopefully I'd have something similar or something that they liked also, and they knew it was in their price range. So I included that. Another big important thing, so be prepared. What else did I do to get prepared? I bought insoles for my shoes because I knew I'd be standing a lot. I had a friend of mine came and she voluntarily sat with me for a long time, and she brought some of her high chairs. Not high chairs, but like an outdoor seating chair, but it was really high so that when people walked up, they didn't have to look down, or we weren't slumped in a athletic chair or something. We were up high and we were eye to eye with them, and so that helped a lot too. And my feet did still hurt, but hopefully they didn't hurt as bad because I bought those insoles, right? You do stand up a lot. We also did a very informal scientific study where we would stay seated and see how many people purchased from us, and then we would stand for a certain amount of time to see how many people purchased from us, and they always purchased more when we were standing. So I recommend, if you can possibly stand, that is a good thing. Also, if you have more than one person, if one person can look like they are shopping, people are more likely to come into your booth if they see that someone else is already there. I think it takes the pressure off of them, or I don't know why, but I would go 5 minutes, would have nobody in my booth, one person would walk in, and then 9 people would walk in, and it would be so crowded nobody could shop. So we did that quite a bit. One of us would walk on the outside like we were shopping, and the other would sit behind the table. So the other part, besides being very prepared and trying to research as much as you can and to plan as much as you can, always try to be flexible, which I know is a little bit contradictory, but if you can be flexible, one example I have is with my pricing. I went with what I thought were very reasonable, fair prices, very competitive, extremely competitive. Some of my competitors were $30 or $40 more than me, so I did really well. and still made a profit margin. I'm not saying price it below so you can still make money, but do the best that you can. But I noticed that my bracelets weren't selling. I have rings, hairpins, and bracelets. That's all I sell. And my rings and hairpins were flying out of the shop. My bracelets, people would pick them up, they would try them on, they would talk about how beautiful they were, but no one was buying. And again, my friend that was there helping me said that her mother told her a piece of advice about garage selling. If you're having a garage sale and someone picks something up 3 times, or 3 different people pick something up but no one buys it, it's because of the price. And so the second day, I reduced my price of the bracelets by $3. It still did not cut into my profit, but it made, for some reason, it made this magical price where the next day I sold almost all my bracelets. I had to make more bracelets at the festival because for some reason that $3 difference, bam, people wanted them. That was so exciting. So those are my 2 pieces of advice. Be prepared, plan ahead, but always be flexible and adapt to your environment, to your customers. Different customers at different festivals, believe me, very, very different. So thank you guys, everybody who came out to visit me. I had so many friends and family come out and visit me and support me, and I met so many great new people. It was really fun. If it wasn't so much work, I would love to do one every weekend, but that's not really possible. So keep in touch with me online. If you learned anything, if you like this video, be sure to like it for me. And in the comments, tell me if you have any other advice for people in case they find this video searching for answers for a festival. If you have other advices or links, please, I said advices, but you know what I'm talking about. Put it in the links in the comments below so it can help people out too. And thank you so much again. I had such a great time these past couple weeks, and I think my next festivals are in October, so I hope to see you guys then. Bye!